Greetings, my name is Carl, and I'm a member of the Adult and Teen Services team here at Morley Library. Besides doing reference, I'm also in charge of the genealogy and local history room. Today we're going to be looking at some books that deal with local history. Arcadia Publishing for the past 25 years is producing volumes in its Images of America series. There are now over 8,000 titles covering all 50 states and the District of Columbia. They cover counties, cities, towns, and neighborhoods. The format is the book contains about 125 pages with 2 pictures per page with brief captions. And they try to cover the unique flavor of the community covered. The first book we're going to look at, of the 4 that have been published so far covering cities in Lake County, is the one for Fairport Harbor. And as we can see on the cover, a picture of the iconic lighthouse. The lighthouse was built in 1871, and the first chapter covers the history of the lighthouse, and there are some older views of Fairport showing the previous structure from 1858. And the book contains more photographs dating from the late 19th century through the mid-20th century. There are pictures illustrating the shipping activities, the life-saving service, which later became the Coast Guard station. Subsequent chapters include fishing, schools, nationalities, churches. When Fairport began becoming an active port in the late 19th century, it attracted a number of ethnic groups, including the Hungarians, Finns, Slovenians, and Estonians. There's a chapter on the village hall, post office, police department, and fire department. And this is only a sample of many of the different topics covered in the book. And my favorite is in 1918, there was an accident on the St. Clair Street Bridge. The streetcar service from Painesville to Fairport was crossing the bridge and struck a wagon, which caused the streetcar to derail. It hit a structural support of the span, which sent it crashing down into the river. 8 people were injured. There are several other books. The next one is on Mentor. And Mentor was a fairly rural agricultural society in the 19th century. And in the late 1890s, streetcar service connected the Painesville area to downtown Cleveland. They indicated that gave the wife a chance to go into Cleveland, do her shopping, and be back home in the evening ready to serve her husband his meal for the day. And many Clevelanders also began to come moving out into this area, buying up tracts of land and establishing country estates. And one of the largest was built by Edward Moore, who was one of the incorporators and builders of the streetcar service. He had over 1,200 acres, and the property now includes such locations as the Great Lakes Mall, Shore Elementary School, and Lakeland Community College. There are also volumes that cover the other 2 ends of the county. The Madison book includes information on Unionville, which actually spans between Lake and Ashtabula counties. And the 4th book that has been produced so far in this series for Lake County is the one on Willoughby, which emphasizes the activities and people and events that happened in that community. I hope this gives you a good idea of what these books cover and that you'll want to check them out. They're upstairs on the 3rd floor in the history section. Thank you.